Hi everyone, Jody Stokes Familetti with Jody Stokes Fitness. Today we're working with gliders. Now, you don't have to have gliders. You can use towels on wood floors or even tile or linoleum. You can use paper plates on carpet. So go ahead and grab those items because we're gonna work hard on the abs, hard on the arms, a little bit of weights. So grab your medium to light weights and let's get started.
We're going to start with a step together step and a lateral raise. You have 10. I'm using 8-pound weights. If you want to use 5s, go ahead and use 5s because we've been hitting those shoulders pretty hard. Just make sure you don't throw those arms higher than the shoulders. Upward row, still going side to side, warming up those legs. The beauty of these gliders is that you're working abduction and adduction, outer thigh and inner thigh. So drag in for the inner, push out for the outer. Now we're going to take it down to the opposite leg or foot, and you're going to press out for abduction on the opposite leg. You're going to use that toe on the glider. Make sure you're balanced on the stability leg or the standing leg. 10 on each side. Switching sides for 10. You have an option to pull that arm back for a row if you choose. We're going to take it into a squat, step, squat. We're moving 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Hammer curl on the down, straighten on the up and open up the chest on the up. Abs in super tight. Also make sure that you're gripping with those heels when you're moving and your knees stay linear, feet linear, shoulders, everything facing the same direction. Gonna go into singles now for 10. Now, we're going to take one of the gliders away. Our stability leg is without a glider. You're going to take that glider back, opposition arms, bicep one, a little tricep extension on the other arm. Watch that front knee. Make sure you're gliding all the way back and pulling that leg in. Abs super tight. Don't look around, you'll fall. So press it back, pull it in. Switching legs, stability leg now is your left leg, your right leg is gliding back. Press way back into that lunge, squeeze that glute. Good. Go ahead and get rid of that glider right there. We're going to go into a press down. We're going to lay it down. What you're going to do is put those gliders underneath both of your heels. Keep your heels pressed down and in. You have a chest press, a lift with the glute, and a leg extension out. Working the quad and the hamstring. Everything is up, then down, and everything is up and down. So you're kicking out a leg and pulling those abs in. Press those arms up above your chest. Bringing it into a skull crusher, same action. Go ahead and gently put those weights down to the side. You're going to lift your hips up and try to extend both legs out. Big time hamstring pull. If you need to drop your hips to the ground when you're pulling your heels to the mat, go ahead and do so. Good. If you guys need a quick stretch, go ahead and grab it. We're going to turn over onto all fours. I'm going to show you some arm exercises. You're going to press yourself out into a push-up. Get those arms to 90 degrees. Pull the arms back for a little bit of ab. Push it, reach it, and pull it. That's 3. That's 10. Now we're going to go to a diagonal. One arm pushes forward, pull both, and diagonal, one in front, one in a little bit of a back. Be careful with the shoulders on this. If you don't want to use the gliders, just stay in one position and do 5 and then switch and change to 5. Reach those arms above your head if you need a quick stretch. We're moving it into a plank. You're putting both of the gliders underneath your toes. Hands are underneath your shoulders. We're going to extend both legs back, bring it in for a mountain climber. You have an option to bring the knees to the chest, or you can bring them across your body to the opposite elbow. Now you're bringing the knee in and you're crossing over the other foot. Watch that your hips don't go up too high. Bring both knees into the chest. Try to hang in there. If you need to drop those knees to the mat, take a little breather now. Stretch your back. Pull those knees in. Press it back into a plank. Pull the knees in. Press it back into plank. Serious ab exercise right here, you guys. Get those hips down. Pull them in. Press those legs back out. Good. Take a quick breather for your back if you need to. We're going to now move it into what I call, do you remember the old school ab roller? Well, this is kind of the same thing. You're pushing both of the gliders out. Your hands are very close together. You're dropping those hips toward the ground, pressing those hips down straight, and then you're rounding your back and pushing it back so you get a little bit of a rounded back to the flat back. Press out, pull in. Good. If you need a quick back stretch, take it. We're going to go into a plank and we're going to do abduction out to the side. Both legs, squeeze your butt hard on the end. Now we're going to take it to a side plank. We're going to bring the knee toward the elbow. Using that glider, try to keep your hips up. Switching sides. We're going to add a little bit of an element of difficulty here, or torture, you choose. We're going to switch and we're going to bring the knee into the elbow. turn, switch. You just really need to be careful in those shoulders, guys. Make sure those elbows are getting right underneath the shoulders. You can do this. If you want to release the glider at this point and just bring the knees in, go ahead and try it that way. You guys are amazing, and that's it. Be fit.